Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jeff. Today I wanted to do a short video explaining how I figure out my cost per mile. I think at this time, with gas prices practically doubling over the last 2 months, I think it is really important that everyone knows what their costs per mile are to get a better judgment on exactly how much profit they're making and quickly to decide whether a ride or a food delivery is worth taking. Again, I have shown this to you in the past, but now I want to take 5 minutes and go through this line by line, let you know how I came up with this formulation. There may be some things I'm missing. I think I covered everything, but here goes. One of the reasons I wanted to do this is because if you watch the Show Me the Money Club on the best rideshare advocacy channel on YouTube, the Rideshare Guy, a question came up a couple of weeks ago about, have you changed your driving habits based on the cost of gas? My answer to that is no, and after I explain this to you, you'll see why. First and foremost, I always overestimate my expenses, so it will underestimate my profit, giving me a cushion. So now let's go through this line by line. First, if you look at the bottom, here's the assumptions I used. That I'm going to use the vehicle 75,000 miles a year for 3 years. That's where the mileage line of 225,000 for all the calculations is put up on the spreadsheet. I'm going to calculate my insurance cost based over the prior 3-year average. The gas is based on current prices. I change my tires every 70,000 miles. I change my oil every 7.5 thousand miles. So now let's go to the top line. Including finance charges, my vehicle costs $32,000. If you divide that by 225,000 miles, which is the expected life expectancy of the vehicle, you come up with 14.2 cents a mile. As you can see, that is your highest cost. Then the second highest cost in my estimation is vehicle insurance. Now again, I estimated $18,000, which is $6,000 a year, which is dramatically high. But I am in Florida, you never know. So again, I always want to err with my expenses on the side of being conservative so I can make more profit. So there you see that comes out to 8 cents a mile. Gas assumption. This is key to what's going on today. Since I have a hybrid, I estimate 40 miles per gallon at $3.50 per gallon. Now, I want to tell you why the current change in prices, and I will tell you today I paid $4.70 a gallon filling up. Before the war, it was $2.59, and it hasn't even approached $3 here since I got this vehicle now 2 years and 3 months ago. So why is that important? I've been estimating my cost at $3.50 a gallon, so I've been overestimating my fuel prices. So we all know that this is temporary. So I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to recalculate everything because I paid $4.60 today. My expenses are based on an average over the life of the car. Prices will come back down. So my driving habits have not changed one bit, but that's because this is a business to me. So all the extra money I was making, I don't spend. It stays in my business account for a rainy day. This is a rainy day. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to bitch and moan. I'm going to continue to run my business. Still be profitable. Might not be as profitable as I was temporarily with the gas prices the way they were. I estimate 3 sets of tires at $800 a piece. Again, that's a very high estimate. I estimate 45 oil changes for $4,000. 5 sets of wipers. Unlimited detailing. So that currently costs me $40 a month times 36 months is $1,440. And I get my car washed every single day. Cabin air filter, I'll change 6 of them over 3 years. Air filters, 6 of them. Supplies, I always keep wipes, sanitizers, masks, and any other cleaning supplies. Runs me about $333 a year or $1,000. And here's the kicker. Unplanned maintenance, because you never know what's going to happen. Now that is money I put aside in addition to the things listed in this spreadsheet. Now I will tell you, I've had the car since February 2 years ago. That's 2 years and 3 months, and I've put 167,000 miles on it. I have not spent 1 penny in unplanned maintenance since I bought the car. So then you bring down the total cost of $89,018 over 3 years of use and 225,000 miles. That brings my cost per mile to 39.6 cents. So that number is ingrained in my head. So when I see a ride come up, or a Spark order come up, or a medical ride come up, the instant and only calculation is, if it's 80 cents a mile and my costs are 40, I'm making 40 cents profit per ride. Plain, simple, that's it. I don't worry about what I can't control. That's up to outside forces. I only worry about what I can. Here's what I will tell you. There is no reason for me to believe that this car is all of a sudden going to fall apart because I take care of all of my assets, okay? If I pass February of next year, the top line of my expenses goes away. That 14.2 cents a mile for the purchase of the vehicle is gone. So that's my goal. If I can get this car to last 400,000 miles, my expenses will be dramatically lower. To increase profitability where you could control it in any business is by minimizing your costs. You minimize your costs by taking care of your assets. This is not like a pizza place where you have 35 employees. You're the one who's in control of how you maintain your car, how you drive your car, how you clean your car. It's in your control. So I would offer that my expenses per mile are less than 39.6 cents. That leaves a lot of room for profit in the gig world today. It's not going to get better. Worry about what you can control. There is still plenty of opportunity out there. Please share your thoughts and your comments. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends or enemies, and don't miss the Show Me the Money Club, Tuesday night, 6 p.m., the Rideshare Guy channel. I know I don't always agree with what they say, but I always learn something. And at 61 years old, here's some more advice. You never stop learning. Have a great day.